I'm now the chief of staff. Thank you. I'm the chief of staff to our bank president. And I know that that's a direct result of, obtaining my MBA last year and really working on different projects. So I'm really excited about that.
Great. Well, we'll definitely want to return to that aspect of your story. Um, let's back up though and talk about what was happening in your life before you decided to go to post university. What sorts of maybe challenges or um, needs did you have where you felt like an MBA education was going to be a good move for you?
Sure. After high school, I took a path that a lot of other people take, and that's joining the military. And so I was in the Army Reserves for 8 years, and then began a career in banking, and earned my associates at a local community college and transferred over to Post to get my undergraduate degree. And I was really excited that Post began to offer the MBA program because I wanted to keep it going. I think that the one thing that if we can invest in ourselves, it pays tenfold in just our own individual development, and then if it turns into different career opportunities, that's the icing on the cake. And so looking at where my career in banking was taking me and the fact that I knew I needed to really make sure that I continued on the path of learning things that were happening in the field of business, it was a logical choice for me to choose Post. My experience with obtaining my undergraduate degree was so positive that I didn't look anywhere else other than Post.
So, what did you get your undergraduate degree in?
Business management.
And then, did you receive any benefits from Post after going, after serving in the military?
I did at the time. Post was one of the few colleges that offered some online classes. And so that was really suitable to me, working full time and then trying to figure out how I was going to get to campus to take classes was a real challenge. So, in looking for my undergraduate degree, Post's online classes was really the great point for me to say, this is definitely where I have to be. And so that was one aspect. And while I was still in the reserves, so being able to travel, work, and do school, the undergraduate degree really encompassed everything that I needed. And as far as military, it was fantastic talking with one of the admissions directors for military because he really understood what our needs were and why they were a little bit differently. And then the break on tuition as a result of being in the military is just something that is incredibly generous of the university to be able to offer.
Did you have any fears about going back to school? You had been out of school for 8 years.